Hey man, it's about 9:15 Thursday night. It is March 2nd, Thursday, March 2nd, 2023. And I want to showcase a new musical artist that I freaking fell in love with. I love these guys. And I imagine that maybe you read the description down here where it says Frankie and The Witch Fingers. Well, that's because that's the name of the band. There you go. And these guys are cool. Kind of a lo-fi, kind of a hard rock, or maybe a hard pop, maybe a pop rock band, but a psych pop sound. They have a psychedelic sound to them, very much so actually. And when you see these album covers, you're gonna think, well, no wonder, because the covers are very psychedelic looking as well. So I'm gonna hit this right now. This is gonna be a really quick video, and I have 7 different albums here. This is actually their first record. It was actually originally recorded on a tape, or released as a tape. And this is a clear vinyl record. And this is, here, I gotta show you this. Out of the, take a look, see? They processed the, like it's a laminated cover, but it's got a pattern to it, so. Is that an apple? No, it's not an apple. It's just a weird circular photograph or whatever. I don't know if that's a photograph or, yeah, I guess that's a photograph. See, it looks like a lady, but she's sideways like this. So there you go. And it's an album, their first album is called Sidewalk. Check that out, man. I think that's so cool. There's your track listing if you want to look at it. I gotta say, it's not their best for sure. These guys get better and better with age. I gotta say that, because the later the album is, it's just really well done, really excellent music to my tin ears anyway. So this record comes with this inner sleep. All for the first 4 albums, I think it is, or maybe the first 5, this inner sleeve looks like this on one side, and you get the lyrics on this side, and credits and other information. So, and this is crystal clear vinyl. It's crystal clear. See? It's really nice. Here's your funky custom labels. Oh, that's side B. Here's side A. All right. And I think this was recorded on a Tascam 488. A Tascam 488, which is an 8-track tape recorder, but it uses cassette tapes, and you can fit somehow. A Tascam figured out how to fit 8 separate channels, 8 separate tracks on a cassette tape. So there you go. Hence the lo-fi sound quality, because it's not, these tracks are, there's not a lot of space on a cassette tape, right? So there you go. Anyway, and this was back, oh, here, let me tell you what the year was. Tascam 488. And this is in Bloomington, Indiana in 2013. 2013 they were recording this stuff. So it's literally about 10 years ago. But then they got the material, and I imagine that they digitized it, and then yeah, originally released on cassette in 2013 by Nice Legs Records. Originally released on vinyl by Permanent Records in 2017. So this is a re-release, 2020. Remaster is released on vinyl in 2020 by Greenway Records. All right, so this is really their first set of recordings, their first album, originally released on a cassette a long time ago. Well, 10 years ago. That's kind of a long time ago, I guess, right? There's your hype sticker. It's telling you all about how it's clear vinyl. Well, you know, clear vinyl is all well and good. I like clear vinyl. But here is a record that just arrived today. Same album. Sidewalk, Frankie and the Witch Fingers. And look, it's the same. Of course it's the same. But what's different is the record itself is on red and green poison apple vinyl. Poison apple, so don't eat it. Eating it would be a mistake. All right, here you go. Red. Right? Red and green poison apple vinyl. This record sounds just like the clear one, only different, you know, because it's red and green poison apple. So just be careful what you're inhaling. Excuse me. Just got done working all day, so. Yeah, I have a job. Do you think I can afford all this crap? So, actually, these records are very affordable, which is really nice, because I really like them. All right, so that's the first album. Two different copies of the first album, two different color vinyls. Right. All right, here is. Did I say vinyls? I never do that. I say vinyl. I say records if I'm going to speak plural about a record, and then vinyl is just, that covers it. You don't need an S. All right, so here is Frankie and the Witch Fingers. Their sophomore release, self-titled, right? And yeah, this is a little bit better than that first release. And I started putting the records in these lined sleeves. All right, so here you go. Nice splatter vinyl. Splatter vinyl. Now I like that. I love that. That's beautiful. Looks like it was spinning around when they actually made it, and it went all over the place. But anyway, yeah, this is a better album. The material is a little bit better. And I thought that this was also recorded on a Tascam 488. But here, let me double check that. Yeah, Tascam 488 and produced by Frankie and the Witch Fingers at Sun Pavilion Studios in 2013. Again, the same year. Dylan Sizemore. Now, this is a new band to me. My understanding is that there's two people who are the main guys. Dylan Sizemore on vocals and guitar and tambourine. Josh Menashe, Menashe. Josh Menashe, guitar, bass, and vocals. I'll tell you what, the bass player in this band is excellent. I love the bass work, and the drums are excellent too. But yeah, everything else is really good too. But the material gets considerably much better with each release. That's how I'm hearing it. That's how my ears are picking it up. And okay, this was recorded on a Tascam 488. Dylan Sizemore, vocals, guitar, and tambourine. Josh Menashe, guitar, bass, and vocals. So you got two people singing. Glenn Brigman on drums, farfisa, and bass. He plays drums, farfisa, and bass. Wow. So it's really just three people. All right, and it looks like bass duties get spread around. So, but at any rate, here, see, I told you, it looks kind of like the same on this side, and here you get the lyrics. All right. So, let's put this back. All right. Josh Menashe. It's like Chaz the Spaz. Sorry. Chaz the Spaz. All right, here, give me a second. I'm just going to take a sip. A Tascam 488, that's what I was playing with when I was in Richmond. And it's a lot of fun. And it's relatively simple, because you're just recording onto a tape. You route the signal and bop, bop, boop. It's not like these digital things that are kind of confusing and a little bit more complex. All right, so here is the third album by these guys. Frankie and the Witch Fingers. This is actually the first album that I got by these guys. And the next one is the second one that I got by these guys. All right, so, and this album is amazing. This is a great album. And the way I described it is, if all four Beatles were still around, and they went through time, they traveled through time from 1967 to the present day, and they made friends and discovered, I said that they made friends, they met and made friends with Nada Surf, and what was the other band? I forget what the other band was. Nada Surf and, I don't know. Could be sort of almost anybody. But they got familiar with their music, and then they took it back with them to 1967, and then started recording, and they recorded this album. That's how I described this album. That might be a little bit off, but there really is a Beatley sound to the vocals. It's actually, this guy singing sounds like John Lennon. And it's really cool. He sounds great. And he doesn't sound exactly like John Lennon, but he does have that timbre. It's got that thin, reedy sounding voice, which is really sweet. This also was recorded on a Tascam 488. And this has, who's on it? Dylan Sizemore, well, it's hard to read. Dylan Sizemore, vocals, guitar, shaker, and shells. Josh Menashe, lead guitar, harmonica, bass, vocals, rain stick, and saxophone. Glenn Brigman, drums, farfisa, lead guitar, wow, tambourine, piano, vocals. And then Alex Bully plays some bass. Yeah, because Josh Menashe plays some bass, so they shared the bass duties. I really like the bass work on these records, I gotta say. And Davine Williams on viola, Fuzz God and Mantra Fuzz God and Mantra. And Ian Duncan, Tibetan Bell on Fuzz God. So this was recorded in 2014 on a Tascam 488. So a year later, they put out this third album. And I'm telling you, this is really good. I mean, really good. If you want to check these guys out, I say check this album out. Just sample it on YouTube or something. If you're not sure, it is available there to listen to. And I'm telling you, it is really good. It may be a little bit lo-fi because it's on originally recorded on a Tascam 488, but it is really good. There's that inner sleeve. I wonder if that's like slightly different. Maybe it is. But there's the words. Cool design. And again, you can see that cool design. Yeah, there you go. Now you can see it real well. And the record itself, is really cool. It's like a beach ball. It's like a beach ball that you can play on your stereo. Really good. Really good stuff. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, I love these guys. Having a guy who sounds kind of like John Lennon singing, that don't hurt, for sure, because I always loved Lennon's voice. If you don't like John Lennon's voice, maybe you'll have a problem with some of this stuff, but then again, if you don't like Lennon's voice, then who cares? You know, so what? Too bad. There's your track listing. No hype sticker for this album. It was kind of interesting that there was no hype sticker. So, all right. Yeah. This is a great album. Brain Telephone. I love it, man. I love it. Brain Telephone. Look at this. Look at that guy. All right, and here's the back. Again, the very cool finish has a pattern to it, which is really hard to see actually on the phone. I could see it better here. It's like kind of embossed. It's got a textured sleeve. So. Wow, yeah, it's pretty cool, man. Really cool, actually. So, all right. Here it is again. Maybe these are slightly different. I need to just study them and check it out and find out. Here's your lyrics and credits. Again, it is on a Tascam. Oh, it says recorded to Tascam 388, which I wonder if that's a typo, which is crazy. Oh, this was recorded at Maggie's Farm in Los Angeles. Dylan Sizemore, and Josh Minaj, again. Glenn Brigman on drums, Wurlitzer, Farfisa bass, and then he plays mellotron, piano, backing vocals, tabla. Cool. Alex Bully on bass again on on 1 or 2 tracks, it looks like. Yeah, 2 and 10 it looks like. So, but this again, like I said, this is the second album that I got by these guys, and it is fantastic. It's wonderful, wonderful record. These guys quickly became a favorite artist of mine. I love them. I love this stuff. And again, beautiful. Brain Telephone. Yeah. Hello? Is Frankie there? Tell him I called. Brain Telephone. So let's put this away. Wow, what great records, man. Really good stuff. Just sample it. Like I said, check this one out on YouTube. Just check it out. Just sample it and see what you think. And if you don't like it, if you think I'm wrong, then don't, there you go. No harm, no foul. And then Brain Telephone. You can probably find this on YouTube as well. I don't know. I just noticed that Heavy Roller is definitely on there. This one's probably on there too. It's really good. Here is monsters eating people, eating monsters, eating people, eating monsters, eating people, eating monsters. All right. Here's your hype sticker. This comes with a flexi disc inside. And I listened to this last night. And it is phenomenally good. It might be better than these other two, just by a little bit, because these two are so good. But this is great. Both sides sort of the songs run into one another. So each side is kind of like one piece of music. Really, really good. I'm telling you. Really, really good. Okay. This album comes with an insert. It doesn't house the record. So let me open this up for you and show you this side. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful poster. I don't know if it goes like this or if it goes like this, but it doesn't matter because it's really cool. And then, of course, the lyrics. The lyrics are inside. All right, you can see that. And I was checking out some of them yesterday, but mostly I was just listening to it and just loving what I was hearing. It was really fantastic. Show you the record. All right, side A. Beautiful split color vinyl. You don't get a lot of these. I got a Venus and Mars that looks like this, similar to this, and some White Stripes records. that have a similar kind of a thing. There's side B. Have to put the lining inside this. This is this black inner sleeve is what this came with, and I just put a liner in there, which is really easy to do. Here, get in there, you dog, you dirty bastard. Okay, good. And like I said, this came with a bonus flexi disc. So hey man, what's the deal? There it goes. There it goes. So you get a bonus flexi disc. There's a song called Mind's Eye. All right, and there it is. It's on the same side. Some flexi discs are weird. Flexi Pop magazine. It was kind of strange. You would see, you could read the title and stuff, but you'd have to flip it over to play the music. It was on the other side of it. On this, it's on the side where you can read the writing. So, all right. And here you go. Mind's Eye. I listened to the album and then I put this on, and it was excellent. Excellent piece of music. And it actually came in this little piece of plastic inner sleeve. And it's a soft piece of plastic, so it won't affect the record. I don't know if flexi disc would be affected by that other hard plastic that supposedly gives off some kind of weird gas and that screws it up. Mind's Eye is not on the album, so it is an extra tune, which makes good sense. And there you go. And this is a numbered, it says Dinked edition. I don't know what that means. But it's 253 out of 450. So check these guys out, man. Really good. Right, and then there's one more record. I have not listened to this yet. Levitation Sessions, limited edition splatter vinyl, of course. Yeah. Right, there you go. There's your hype sticker. I managed to save all the hype stickers, which is kind of nice. I just didn't get one on that fourth album. And yeah, the inner sleeve is no lyrics. Yeah, no lyrics this time. Maybe it's all instrumental. I have not heard it yet, so I don't know. And I have to put this in a lined sleeve. But anyway, you're going to want to check out the record itself. It's pretty cool looking. Side A. Yeah, looks like a nebula or some kind of crap, right? And then here's side B. It's also like a nebula, just like side A. So there you go. But what a beautiful record. Yeah, I'm looking forward to checking out what this sounds like, man. Maybe tomorrow night I will check it out. Today I'm just doing this real quick video, and then I'm going to go watch a movie. But anyway, here you go. back. Frankie and the Witch Fingers. Check out those middle 3 albums, man. And if you want to go back and check out the earlier stuff, nothing wrong with checking it out. You might like it more than I did. And it's not bad. It's just not as good as their later efforts, which is, that's what a band should do. They should improve. These guys are excellent. I love them. Frankie and the Witch Fingers. All right. I don't know, is this live? Recorded live at Sugar X Ranch in Pioneer Town, California. Dylan Sizemore, vocals and guitar. Josh Minaj, vocals, guitar, and synth. Shaughnessy Starr on drums. And Nicole Pickle Smith on bass. This may be a permanent lineup. Well, I guess it may be, and maybe not. I don't know. At any rate, there you go. This is what I have now. I'm going to see if I can get my hands on anything else. But these guys are really good. I say check them out if you have some cash on hand, or if you're looking for a new band and you like rock and you like psychedelic. This stuff's really good. Anyway, that's it. Have a great day, and a blah 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 blah.